Alright, so hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna start building this this dashboard where we're gonna update like the employer dashboard for view the application that's submitted by different job seekers. Specifically, when they click the link, they can view the detail of their application. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And so we're gonna get started by go to this employer then. So employer urls.py and views.py. Alright. So what I think we'll do fix is there should be displayed their email address. Right? Should be displayed their email address, something like that. Unless I think it's a HTML tag that doesn't display it. Yeah. Okay, so here just say from PC. There we go. Alright. The reason this one doesn't really work is because this is an admin. So admin, I don't think I provide a valid email address, but I think I do, but okay, whatever. Because we got an email address here. And in here we can, let's go add a link so they can view the detail for each application. Alright. Okay, let's see. So let me take a look at the models really quick. So this application. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. So in here, what we're gonna add is we're gonna add an ID. Alright, app.id here. And in here, we're just gonna say href equals to slash employer slash app slash a dot 4. Okay. Paste it here. Okay, good. So then in the URLs, let's go implement this first. So dev view application. So what we're gonna say here is we're gonna receive like an ID for the application. Alright. So in here, I'm gonna say application objects.get ID equals to ID. All right. And then in here, we can just say return render request employer such application.html app equals to app. Or application.html. We're gonna copy this, paste it here. Apply to, okay, so in here also need like the job ID, right? So let's say job equals to job.objects.get ID equals to job app.job ID. Alright, suppose that's a part of our parameter as well. So apply to job.title. Let's send the username as well. user gonna be app the applicant ID. User. Okay. Let's see my syntax. That should be nothing now. Okay, so I think that's all we're gonna know the profile as well. We're gonna send all these informations. Alright, let's go application. So in here we're gonna say it's profile.name, that's correct. Email is going to be user.username. Resume, that's gonna be an interesting one. But in here we could just say href slash okay, so to view a resume, I forgot to link for that. Resume slash resume slash, let's see what we got here. So it's gonna be part of application. Resume got that here. So we do add the resume. Alright, let's do a brief. Okay. View resume. View application. Okay. Alright, 1 second. So in here, this is gonna be profile, the name applied to this cover letter. Yo, hi. Okay. View resume. Let's see if it works. Yep, it works. That's the resume I actually submitted. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. So in here, here's what we're actually gonna do. Once the user once the employer visits this route, what are we gonna do then? In here is to say something like this. So it's application, right? Okay, and in here gonna say app the status equals to 1. Okay, so and in here what I'm gonna do is gonna create a few buttons. And first is button danger. Reject this candidate. Button success. Invite this candidate to interview. I'm gonna see how can we implement that part later. We can say primary and hire this candidate in case anybody just won't do it without like interview. So that's kind of scary, to be honest. All right, that's our 3 buttons we have. Either we can reject this candidate, invite this candidate to interview, or hire this candidate. All right, so still have like roughly 20 minutes or 15 minutes left for this video for its appropriate length. So what I will do is that if you use Indeed.com before, you will see that you can actually chat with the employer. And that's what are we going to implement to do now. That's what we're going to implement now. Okay, so in here, we're going to say something like this. It's employer/chat. And they need an application ID. So that's like going to use some socket stuff. I'm not sure are we going to use socket stuff there and here. But it's just like a mini chat platform where we can like fetch the data. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to use socket like flatsocket.io for the Discord clone, since I'm not actually sure how to use socket.io for Django. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment down below. But for now, I'm not going to worry about any like live chat stuff. It's just like going to be a regular chatting interface. New message won't really be alerted. You need to refresh your screen to see it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So in here, we're going to say something called chat.html. I'm not sure can we really finish this part, to be honest. But I decided to get started so we can get a head start on this. All right. Chat. Chat candidates request, and we need an application ID. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And in here, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go create new models in this dashboard. Alright, because that's kind of like how all the main stuff is. And in here, you can say chat message. We need from. So like yeah, let's see, from ID equals to models.integer field. To we need an application ID. The actual message. And an automatic timestamp. Alright, and in here, let's just say Oops, I forgot to do the migrate. What? Okay, we're gonna do pass. Here you're gonna say Python manage.py make migrations. Python manage.py migrate. Alright, so what I'm gonna say, well, I don't need really from and to otherwise. Well, I mean, let me just have it. Who knows? Alright, so in here we're gonna say from chat message. Alright, so in here we're gonna say chat message.objects.filter from yeah, application ID equals to app ID. Alright, so this is messages equals to that. And then what's gonna happen is we're just gonna say return render requests employer / chat.html. So you're gonna say messages. Alright. Let's see. Okay, you know what? We're gonna, and here you're gonna say if request.method equals to post. Alright, if that, so request.post message, and then from, and then here you can just say chat message. We need a from ID, to ID. So the to ID dot applet ID. Two IDs here. Let's see. Application ID. Message. Timestamp. I don't need timestamp. And then here we're going to say return HTTP response redirect. So what we want to do is redirect them to /employer /chat/2. Right, /chat/2. Okay, so now let's go to chat here. I think here you can say, okay, we also need some basic information. Maybe also need the job, you know, and the profile. Equals to equals to the objects that get app ID. Job equals to app.jobID. Profile equals to the objects that get user ID, which is app.applicant. ID. Okay, let's send them off. Send have job profile. All right. All right, let's go URLs here. Here I want to say pass chat / int app ID views candidates. I'm pretty sure we cannot finish it in this video, but we'll try our best to finish in the next video. Okay, I'm gonna apply to Blogger. All right, so in here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Speech bubble CSS bootstrap. Let's see, speech bubble. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's see what happens if we change the bottom. Okay, let's see. No, I want something a little bit more obvious than that. So like one is toward. Okay. Well, you know what? I suppose we're just gonna use this. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna worry about speech bubble later. For now, in here, I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say this. Let's see. How can we deal with it? Okay, I'm going to deal with how do we display them later. Messages. Say M here. Message equals to post CSRF token. Okay, so practically they just need to something. Okay. See the apply. Just need to copy this text. Send a message to admin. Let's put that in H3. Deserve to be a little bit bigger. All right. Inside a class. Hello, blogger. Okay, we got one message there. Okay, I think that's what I will stop for now. So we have a chat message instance here. Gonna think about how do we display it in the CSS maybe in the next video. But before I end this video, I hope as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Hope you all are staying safe. Happy New Year, because when I upload this video in Pacific time, should be December 31st. So Happy New Year. Yeah, and that's about it. Stay safe. Have a nice day. DevWithMe out.